This has got to have been the most frustrating recording of anything ever this evening. The evening that I've tried to record this batch of videos in, I have been disturbed on 3 separate occasions by the dogs, to the degree that they're now having to sleep outside of their kind of portable cage thing in the attempt to get them to be quiet. I have had a file audio error when I've used Open Broadcaster software, which has for some reason corrupted the file. So I've had to upload the file to YouTube. I'm doing that right now, so that, because for some reason it understands the file, so that I can download it again, so I can then edit it and re-upload it in a more appropriate file that's not as huge, so that I can actually put it on YouTube properly. Hi everybody, I'm Daniel, Onlygo64, also CivilOnion, based on how you know me, and I am stressed out, so we're going to try and play this game and hopefully not be stressed to death out by anything else that could possibly go wrong. Because frankly, what else could possibly go wrong? At least this game is not going wrong, we're actually doing really well. And, well, okay, that's not what I expected. I did say that I thought the Aztecs were the weakest of all the empires over here, and they were most likely to fall apart first, but I didn't actually expect them to fall apart right now. They still have a city, but wow. Actually, this has a major repercussion on my requirements here. It's only going to take 30... Oh wow, Russia and the Aztecs are both close to being dominated, so actually didn't change very much whatsoever. We're probably going to end up having to take Greece out, so we can win nice and quickly, because Persia's going to be wrapped up at a pace as well. Yeah, Greece, I believe, yes, is now higher than Persia when it comes to culture, so they are definitely the targets for our attention. Greece is all about the faith, yet we're definitely not all about the faith. We may be getting 78 a turn, but we don't have a religion, so that will be why. We can get ancient era beads, and we're going to get ancient era beads. I think that's the way to go. Ancient era beads. Ancient era beads. Where are you? You're here. I'm pretty certain we have something ancient era somewhere we can use this with, unless we already have. Do we have any other artwork that's not getting a bonus? We have classical era, and that at least gets a point, but that's about it. Does Braga have a hotel? No, but now it does, so everything's good. Yeah, in the time that I was away fixing problems, in case you didn't see it, I've upgraded all my muskets now. So that's great. And as a consequence, I'm pretty sure that Greece are not going to be going after me. I mean, it's still physically possible, but the odds are incredibly low. I will actually be right back. You know how I said, how could this possibly get any worse as a recording session? Just got interrupted by the dogs again. Oh my goodness me. When you looks out, you looks out. Especially when you're a person like myself that really doesn't like dogs. Oh, hang on. The Aztecs have got their capital back. Wow, that capital has just been destroyed. Oh well, I'm happy he's still got his capital. At least that means in theory he's not getting absolutely destroyed, he's just Maybe he was caught asleep or unaware or something, I don't know. Oh, I can upgrade that guy as well. He must have escaped because he hadn't got back in time when I got the technology. Ah, dear. Who is at war right now? I know obviously Russia and the Aztecs are. That is of no interest to me, to be honest. I'd much rather have some silver, but he's never going to trade me that in a month of Sundays. Nope. Anyway, where was I? Hiawatha is also at war with the Aztecs, apparently. When did that happen? But that's not in itself too dangerous. As long as the Aztecs don't go specifically after Hiawatha, that's not really an issue. And it looks like he isn't. And our army is as strong as ever. It's actually about twice as strong as the average, just under. Like I said, that's a bit out of kilter though, because the average is reduced somewhat because of how bad Hiawatha's army is. Next turn, please. Steam power is actually not going to do much for us as a technology in its own right, but we have to go through it. We really don't have an option. The puppies are still pretty young, so we've been having them in a cage to sleep at night. And I thought, considering how annoying they were being, barking in the background and basically craving my attention, that I'll leave them out if they'll go to sleep on the settee, right? Nope, they just want to mess about, and considering if I keep my eye off them for more than maybe 5 seconds when they're outside of the cage and they're actually awake and about, they'll probably just have a pee or a poo on the floor. To put them back in their sleeping cage. You're meant to do YouTubing if you're a part-timer, sort of a relaxing aid. Needless to say, I'm not very relaxed. Oh, I get stressed out enough by dogs as it is. I don't have a dog phobia, but I do have a lot of dog anxiety, so having them mess about is just so frustrating. And we actually need happiness buildings quite a lot, as it happens. We'll get them some more architects anyway, just to try and get our tourism even higher. Because we're definitely, like I said, I've said it probably a couple of times now. No. As I've said a couple of times, probably throughout this LP and more, we should win this. Really. The only thing that could really go horribly wrong is if someone sneaks underneath us like Greece and wins diplomatically. Which, given how many votes he has, is potentially something that could happen. But I will keep an eye on it if we ever get that close. Because I'll either just have to destroy my relationships with a lot of empires and just destroy all the city-states and lower the count needed. Or I'll just have to take Greece out fully. No, that's a terrible deal. What about that? It actually might be worth... I don't know. I really don't want to be aggro, but the problem is that if we start getting really close to the times that we can vote for a supreme ruler, we might really have to go and take Greece out before that happens. The problem is as soon as I declare war on Greece, every single city-state is going to go after me. And yes, by themselves they're not too dangerous, but they do kind of get in the way. Alexander declared war on Hiawatha. That's an interesting development. Oh, that's going to put me in a spot of bother because I was hoping Darius would go after Hiawatha so I could take Darius. So there's a few things we could do here. First among which, I know you don't like me, fella, but will you go to war with him? And no way whatsoever will he do that. You sure? Okay, that's not so good. And I'm pretty certain that because she's at war already, she will not go to war with him. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. And it's incredibly unlikely, given that Greece has just declared war, that he'll declare war on anybody else. How would this even work? I'll probably have to declare... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is that it? He might not declare... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe he will. Will he do this? Oh my goodness gracious me, he will. That is incredible. He'll go to war with virtually everybody in return for spices. Well, that's going to keep him otherwise engaged. And that's pretty convenient as well. Okay. What we've done is kind of create a world war. In essence, and I'm not entirely sure what to do now we've done that. Because I could really just backstab Greece, although technically I'm not friends with him, so I'm not backstabbing him per se, I'm just kind of attacking him from the rear in a jabbing motion. That could have been phrased better. I really don't need this great merchant, to be honest. What's it going to do for me exactly? I can't improve a relationship with the city-state because Greece is going to be friends with them anyway. I would need 120 more influence. That's not going to happen. I think you get 30 off a great merchant. What about this place? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just going to have to take him out. He's got so much influence over all the city-states. I really don't have an option. Which is an incredible thing to have happened. I suppose... Oh, there's really no point. Where's a trading post? I've really got no use for it, so I might as well just do that. I kind of want to get this worker out of the way. That would be a smart thing to do, wouldn't it? I should build a farm. Okay. So reality is, I'm going to... If I attack Greece, at least I know that everybody else is otherwise engaged. The problem is that most of my army's down here. Because I was honestly expecting to have to take Darius out, not the Greeks. And I do have a few criticisms of this game, and this is definitely one of them. You can't move your units about en masse. You have to do it one unit at a time, and it is so slow and annoying and inefficient. Really quite pathetic that you have to do it like this. There must be a better way to do this. There has to be a better way to do this. I highly doubt anyone at Firaxis is going to be watching me do this LP, but if you could find a way so you could just, for example, drag over a group with a key. I don't, even if this exists right now, it's just me being stupid, let me know. But if you could just have a button so you could drag over all the units you want to move, and then have them all move to the same pattern but in a different place, that would be perfect. I know I'm building a military base somewhere, I just can't remember where. A military academy is in Braga, that's important. Do we have Brandenburg Gate or not? I can't remember if we have Brandenburg Gate or not. Probably not, it's not usually one I go for. I don't think we do. The Braga's the place to build stuff, so I'm going to build a unit now. What do we even need? We could build cavalry, but that doesn't really help me too much, especially because he has winged hussars, I think, because one of the militaristic city-states is giving him that. So it's not entirely useful, it's probably better just getting artillery. which we'll do this, we'll do this. It's halfway towards the next level up. That's good. I don't think we need to protect these cities. I think they're safe enough. Even though they've got no units, and I don't think they're going to be the target for anything. What we're going to do, we're going to prepare our troops, and then we'll end the video, and we'll attack them in the next video. We'll have a few minutes of setup first, though, so don't worry. Don't leave now. It's only just begun. I'm not even entirely sure what I quoted there, but I'm pretty certain I quoted something. Even if by accident. It's actually going to be way easier to have them move mostly over here. I actually should... What I should do is change the setting so that the camera doesn't move. But, unfortunately, I can't do that right now. And even if I did, it's pointless because it's already doing it. So we'll just do this the long and rather stupid way. I bet this looks hideous on a video going backwards and forward. It's probably giving you all like lunch sickness or something. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it. Like that, maybe. Okay, they're all on the move, apart from this, which needs to go. Actually, it's probably worth bringing one up here. It might be worth taking my C9 first, not because it's the most dangerous place, but I can just burn it to the floor really easily. It's probably not a very dangerous city. I can't imagine it's got anything going for it. It can't get naval units to it, which is great. Genuinely, that is fantastic. Have we not got a road here? That seems like something that should just simply exist without even any questions. Maybe I was trying to cut corners for financial reasons. Oh, that sounds like something I would do. Although I can get the Lancer up here incredibly quickly because they're so fast moving. Shame they're not very good. Tasty juice. Or tasty voice crack, apparently. Yeah, I'm not going to cause a problem. I can't impress any of the city-states anyway, so there's really no problem doing that. I'm really not interested in them doing that. I'd rather you did that, to be honest. Fine, you'll give me open borders if I do that. So, culturally, it will make the victory a lot easier. Speaking of which, how are we doing on that front? Russia's still having civil resistance. I think as soon as we get 100% influential over them, they may become a revolutionary wave. Or they may receive a revolutionary wave, I should say. Do I have any medic rifles near me? This is the one problem about... Oh, there's the medic 2 rifle. Yeah, this is the problem with playing a game you didn't play for a very long period of time. Because you completely forget what your own tactics were in the past. I almost always try and get at least one unit with medic 2, if I can. It's usually pretty easy, but you ideally want at least one. I actually think... Yeah, I actually did the right thing. I usually find the medics I would rather use the drill than the shock when you're going for a medic unit, because then you can just park on a piece of defensive terrain and just sit there. And sit there and not even do anything. I wonder how long this video is going to be once I have to crop out all the bits where I have to frustratingly go and sort either dogs out or other equally frustrating things. Because, like I said, usually I'm using the running timer to kind of work out how long the videos are. I don't know how long those breaks are going to be. Oh well, you guys might just end up with a bonus super long video. I hope you guys enjoy that sort of thing. Because my guess is the video will probably be about 25 minutes long. Seriously? At least he has a city left. Thank goodness he settled that in time. He settled it in a pretty good place as well. So that means just yet another city I'm going to have to take. And actually that's kind of annoying because I know where a lot of his units are. They're down here. That is quite annoying as it happens. I'm probably going to have to put something there to block them off. Boo, that's frustrating. Gatling guns, they are much better for this job. The Gatling gun is much better on the defense. Yes, I know its stats are slightly lower, but it does add up when it's a defensive unit. It makes a lot of sense. I was kind of hoping Darius would go and help Hiawatha from being destroyed by Greece, but apparently he's just going to sit his units there and not do anything. The AI sometimes. Take your units over there and kill Greece.
Как тебе понравится, если я...
I know, I think Cotton... Was Cotton banned or not? I can't remember, but I'll take it anyway. If anything, it makes the deal more fair. That pool will give a lot of happiness. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to have to send some Gatling guns back there, which is kind of annoying, but I don't really have an option. I actually might build another one. Where am I going to put you? I need to put you somewhere that you won't get attacked when I'm not paying attention. There will do. That's at least a few tiles away from the border of the Greeks. We'll build another one. Why not? So this is the advantage of going autocracy. You can build these with cash cheap. And we're pretty close towards getting that completed, so I'm going to try and push that there. Need to keep workers away from both city-states, so I'm going to have to move that after it's finished, and Greece. I wonder if I could try and persuade him to give me Grand River if I can't take him all out in one go. I might actually be able to. That might just be null and void. My only real concern is that I don't really know where he's going to attack me at. He has quite a few units over here, but I'm certain he has to have quite a few over here as well. That's a given, because he took that city just now. And yes, I know Hiawatha's not going to have the strongest army, but he has to have something over there to take it, right? Yay, they like my science. Shame they're going to hate me in about 3 or 4 turns. We'll go there. Antwerp, what can I do for you, sir? Have you got any tourism? No. Just quickly do that. Get a barracks that'll give us happiness, because we're in autocracy, which is great. We can actually get happiness for building things to kill people with. And there's one up here, that's completely safe. Go there. And we have another piece of architecture. We have Persian beads. I don't know what it is about beads in this game, but you seem to get absolutely tons of them. Pretty certain that will get a bigger bonus. Yes, it will. And I am almost entirely certain they have a hotel, so excellent. More for us, yay! Do that. The only problem is that I can't burn down city-states. And the reason that's the problem is that if I capture them to stop them attacking me, I can't really do anything with them once I've captured them. So it's kind of worth just avoiding them. Yes, I'm going to probably lose... I think I have a trade ship or two going towards city-states, but they're going to be really easy to replace. At the start of the game it really stinks to lose those, but later on it's really not a big issue. Yeah, I have one going to Manila. So I would lose that. I'd lose 18 gold per turn, but when you're making 300 a turn, it's not that big a deal. Where are we going to attack him at? We have to try and work this out before we start. I'm going to take one artillery to go with the one that's already here and plonk them there. I am going to take... I'm pretty certain there's a great general over here anyway, so I'm going to move him and bring him over there. That artillery can move. This artillery can move... no, that's the one I've already decided will move elsewhere. Sorry. That one's going over here. I'm pretty certain that was the one I said it was going to go over there. No, it's not actually, is it? No, I accidentally tell a lie. I think we're just going to have to attack him at Sparta and Mycenae at the same time, which is not usually a recommended tactic. You should normally go for one city at a time. But I don't know where he'll attack me, so I can't run a risk. I have to bring a couple of Gatling guns down to Persepolis and Susa, just to make sure I don't get attacked too badly here. I don't think Genoa's really going to become much of a problem. However, odds are Greece will attack me. Albeit, Darius is doing a pretty good job now to try and soak up at least some of the pressure. And actually, if I put my couple of Gatling guns here, it might distract them away from Darius. I don't want them to take on Andaga, because if I have to take it, I'll give it to Hiawatha. Okay, we're probably going to attack him in 2 turns. So that is excellent. Not for him, but for me, it's great. Go there. You go there. You do that. Yeah, this is a major problem though, is that Sparta is going to be a bit more difficult because of where it is. I'm going to get bottleneck and there's a river to deal with as well. So I do have to play it quite intelligently. Yes, I should have a much stronger army than him. No, that's not an excuse to be reckless. So we want to build maybe an armory here. Let me just quickly check everything. And in the next video, guys, I think we're going to go and attack Greece. Just in case I've not done it already, though. So that I get less of a penalty, I will do that. Because odds are, I will forget if I don't do it now. So I will see you all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked it. Peace out.